Hello everybody, I'm Luke from Friends Green Porsche and welcome not to an episode of Friends Green Porsche Prep Book, but to a new series we're doing, not on the Mark 1 Golf GTI behind me, but on a 996 that's underneath this cover here. We haven't decided the name of this series yet, so we want people in the comment section to recommend and suggest ideas for a name for the series. But what we're going to do in the series, well, this car under the cover here, we had it in about 3 years ago, and I actually presented an episode of Friends Green Porsche Prep Book on our normal process, showing all the work being done. The car got sold, went to a customer. I actually said in the video, I wish circumstances were different and I wasn't tied up building this place here, because I would like to keep the car for myself because it's such a special example of a 996. Well, lo and behold, the customer contacted me, I don't know, a month ago, however long we've had this car here now, and said, look, I'm looking to sell it. So happily, I bought it back off of him. And now what we're going to do is we're going to do this series and we're going to run through in more detail individual jobs per episode. So we'll show our enhancements, our improvements and our maintenance work as we make this 996 the perfect 996. Without further ado, let's get the cover off and show what we've got here. There she is then, the one that I didn't want to let get away, or one of the ones I didn't want to let get away. I seem to think that about a number of the cars we get in. The early 996 Carrera finished in Ocean Jade Metallic. Now, if you haven't seen the video that I did on this car, go back and watch it. It's still on YouTube. It was one of the first videos. It was about 3 years ago. If you have seen it, let's quickly go through the car and recap what makes it a bit of a unicorn and justifies it being the one that we're going to keep and use for this kind of promotional purpose and demonstrational purpose, making it the perfect 996. So the 996 that we were to keep obviously needs to stand out amongst the crowd and be instantly recognisable as the Friends Green Porsche 996. Because we don't just want to use this car for this series, but we also want to use it to go to kind of meets and shows and even hold our own events up here in the field at the premises. So we need it to stand out and we need people to see it and think, oh, that's the Friends Green Porsche 996, Friends Green Porsche here. So 90% of the reason we've gone for this car is, of course, the Ocean Jade Metallic body colour. It's a very rare colour. It was only made on the 996 in 1998. It carried over from the 993, so you might recognise it from the predecessor, the 993. But have you ever seen another one? Because I haven't seen another one in the flesh. I've seen a couple advertised online, but they've always come with the green interior, which is very, very green and not to my taste. This one thankfully doesn't have it. Apologies to the owners of 996s with the green interior. It's also the perfect spec that we wanted. So we wanted the kind of driver based and focused spec. So it's a manual coupe, Carrera, so rear wheel driven. It's a non-sunroof car, which I prefer. It's a little bit lighter. It looks a bit cleaner and sleeker on the roofline in my opinion. It's got a little bit more headroom inside, something less to go wrong. It's a rear wiper delete car, which is very uncommon for a UK car anyway. It's also got the hollow spoke turbo wheels. But other than that, it's a very basic spec, which again is what we wanted because it makes it more driver focused and those kind of YouTube buzzwords, analog and engaging and all that sort of stuff. So it's also in very, very good condition, it must be said. If you look at the bodywork, it's very clean and it also drives very well already. So there we are, a very good platform for what we want to do with it. I'm not sure what we're going to film first, but as I say, we're going to show each of our jobs in more detail per episode. So rather than going through the whole car being done and all the jobs in one episode, where we might skip a lot of detail, we're going to do each job in more detail and create kind of an archive of our work on YouTube being done to this car. So if you want to see a particular job, you can just search it on our channel rather than having to trawl through hours of prep book videos. So there we are. Give some suggestions of what videos we should do. We'll do, for instance, I don't know, we'll do a 997 GT3 shifter, which we do a lot of, and we'll give our opinions on how it's different. We'll go out for a drive and say how different it is. We might do the engine mounts, the RSS upgraded engine mounts that we do, and again take it for a drive and just express our opinions on how it's different. We'll do a full suspension overhaul. What suspension spec we're going to go for, I don't know yet, so again, give us some ideas. Shall we go with another coilover setup with some KWs, or should we just go for a straightforward MO30 replacement setup, or should we go somewhere in between, maybe a fixed sports aftermarket damper like a Coney and then put some high back lowering springs on? I'm not sure, let us know. We'll do an episode doing the exhaust enhancements, so we'll probably go with our favoured Miltech Super Cup back boxes. We'll put some stainless steel manifolds on and some sports cats, and then we'll show the difference in noise. So yeah, there are our plans. Let us know your thoughts. Should be good fun. I'm excited about this one. I'm glad we're going to be keeping it this time. So there we are. Welcome to the new series, and we will see you in the next one.